don't see. I think Cooler as well is also good for this superstar setup. Definitely want to watch out for those laser eyes, and I believe also Gotenks is skill 1 as well. I could prefer Fairy Fatal, but of course, first form Frieza I think is an obvious pick right here. Definitely want to watch out for Zarbon. Absolutely incredible defensive unit, and also very offensive if you play your Frieza right. Very excited to see where this takes place. And then the story looking at like a very strong lineup. We have Kale, we got the Gammas, who have already received substantial buffs for the end of Season 1. Also very excited to see how Baby performs, because I know his skill 1 is also very unique as well. But of course, I expect to see, surprisingly, no Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. I guess they just wanted to try and be different. Never thought I would actually see Topo in here, but obviously, let's just get this throw on the road. We have, obviously, Frieza, we got Kale, we got the Gammas, of course, we have Baby. Very excited to see how they take this out and how they line up their rotations. I love that legendary Boo intro. And even got the Topos one as well. Oh my goodness. You just feel the aura oozing out of the screen here. And let's get this show on the road right here, right now. Universe 7 tagging along with Goku and Vegeta, the classic duo, Topo and Boo on top. Then we have the Gammas and Baby on bottom. And of course, Kale and Frieza on top. Hopefully the match actually get their experience levels pretty even. That's always what you want to see. The difference between the pros and the amateurs right here, you want to make sure that you're evenly distributing your experience points, always making sure that you're always covering for your team. That's going to be the first attack on top. Look at Topo riding it out with his max. I believe he maxed out his turbine or torpedo attack, because obviously that is a very good skill as well. Of course, we're going to activate the counter for that extra HP, and then he's going to get out of there. Surprisingly, doesn't actually trigger it, which is very interesting. I believe Team Universe 7 has already received the bottom Kai. I don't know. I'm not sure what the Vegeta is doing, just hitting air, but I don't think they're going to win that first team match. And it looks like it's going to be at very dire straits. The Gammas, Mike is already on very low HP, and it looks like King Rocker is going to be chasing, but right now they're just going on an open dance to and fro. Possesses Gammas, even though they're going to die pretty quickly if our Vegeta here doesn't fumble the bag. And it looks like he's not going to make it right here, and that's going to be a death for both Vegeta and the Gammas right here. It's going to be the 1 versus 1. King Rocker is going to flee from the scene, but the Zeno is going to come, going to distract for Sidra. Right now, Goku's just going to focus on experience points, which is actually very crucial right now. That's definitely the play I would also use. Already level 5, so keeping that Spirit Realm handy. Topo and Boo, I think they're already engaging in another skirmish as well. They're going to focus on the Kai right here for that experience points, and that is it for the Kai on top lane. Pretty even experience there right now. Goku is indeed level 6, so he can definitely take advantage of the situation right here, right now. Probably saving that Spirit Bomb for Nappa, which the whole team from Universe 7 is going to rotate. Goku unplugs the Spirit Bomb, and he gets the point right here. They steal Nappa away from that. The Gammas and Baby are down for the count, and it's just an utter massacre right here. Tobo, of course, going to go back up top, maybe try to sneak a little bit of damage from top lane. Boo is going to be manhandled by the Berserker Kale from right here. All Zeke, folks, but from what I'm seeing right here, it could be anyone's game right here. Topo going to focus on that top Kai. Going to manage to get a lovely level 7 pretty quickly. And of course, we do want to keep in mind of the qualities that experience from Topo's farming. Definitely has a lot of skills and cooldowns used for farming, so you can expect this guy to climb the levels very, very quickly. In about minutes, we can expect to see Android 16 right here. Hopefully our Frieza manages to actually steal the show in regards to seeing Android 16, because we all know that Frieza is very capable of melting down bosses, even without the Jocko Divine card draw. I believe it's called Epic Hunter. Honestly, you just do so much damage towards bosses, as they are very stagnant targets. Of course, you always want to be careful for how you approach this. And top lane from DragonBallerZ is just getting absolutely decimated. I gotta love the team up from Goku and Vegeta. I feel like they just have very good synergy right here. And of course, in 10 seconds, we can expect to see Android 16 right here. Frieza being on the more defensive end, but Fazendo's going to clear real quick. And of course, they get the jump on Frieza. That is a strategy I have never seen before. Hide in the bushes, waiting for that to happen. And they target Frieza, and they manage to get the kill on Android 16. That is 2 out of the 3 bosses they need for the triple boss buff. Folks, I am really liking the strategy here, using the environment to their full advantage to make sure that Frieza doesn't get a lick off of the boss. Very, 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 I say that with much enthusiasm, very excited to see where this turns out, and it just looks like utter domination from right here. Of course, I'm not sure why they did manage to destroy the tower from Champa, and it looks like Vegeta and Gammas are having a bit of a skirmish, but Vegeta ultimately takes the knockdown. Honestly, folks, this is actually a very strong start for Universe 7. 2 out of 3 bosses. We can definitely see that they have a sizable lead from Team DragonBallerZ. They're actually going to manage to get. I believe definitely they're going to actually manage to get the Beerus from here. Frieza down for the counts. Tried his best. Thunder Z getting quickly taken care of. It's going to be Hades versus the Gammas. If he actually manages to get the kill very quickly here, but I don't think he will. Definitely could have possibly killed the Gammas off of there, especially when he had popped their ult. But I think it was a very good uses of the Gammas ult from right there, due to the stunning purposes of said ult, and also getting back your Gammas altogether. Very solid defensive strategies from DragonBallerZ, but I fear that the offense provided from Universe 7 is just too much to handle. We have Jocko coming in very shortly. I am very curious to see how they deal with this, now that Frieza is already setting up from the matches. Of course, he's only level 8, so he's going to throw that supernova right there. It's not enough, and a Spirit Bomb is just going to absolutely destroy and decimate the Zosa. I cannot even understand what is going on right here, but it looks like the triple boss buff has been achieved, and they're already mowing down Beerus from right there. The 2 bottom tower defenses are up for grabs, and at this point, as long as they just keep on going with this strong offense, and it's already Roomshi is already down, all we have left is Hellas from Universe 2, and it doesn't look very, very good for DragonBallerZ right here, folks. Even though we can definitely see that there's definitely an HP gap from Universe 7. The Boo honestly doing a very stellar job, and that is a team KO. Folks, we have just seen an absolute display of strategy, teamwork, and just amazing performance from Universe 7. Definitely a deserved matchup for Universe 7 to head on to the next qualifier rank up actions. I do think they will appear on our final bracket. Absolutely wonderful showing from here. And we definitely take a look at the ranks. This is definitely a much more experienced team. I think DragonBallerZ were just set up for catastrophe, as we can clearly see from the rank differences. Honestly, I feel like they really executed that strategy right there. I love the play where they use cover to actually decimate the Frieza from there. Let's take a look at the Divine Draws. Honestly, very, very curious build from the Frieza as well. I get the Super Snowball, but you rarely ever see Prepared to Die from any of the characters, really. It's really just want to go for Giant Slayer, or at least Solid Barrier for what you want to use for that. And of course, the baby's choice of Too Easy over Build Up, I think, is a very poor choice. Definitely need to take notes from Team Universe 7. Great stuff. and we can definitely see. I do wonder what will be our next matchup to look over. Definitely excited to see where this one plays out. As you can already see, we definitely have already a few members being already up to the final brackets. Black Star 4 seem to have taken care of the Burnators. The Thanos has already taken care of Kira Dragon. We've already just seen Universe 7 going to take care of DragonBallerZ. The Z Squad will end up prevailing to the final bracket, as well as the Night Marchers, which is very curious. I don't think the scrub teams have actually managed to overcome their enforcement. But as I can clearly see here, we still have the remaining Golden Dawn versus the Wankies. We still have the Demon Clan versus KeK, and we still... I think that's actually it. Yeah, definitely quick, easy matches going on here. Time really does pass by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the stuff of legends right here. Okay, so the blue team we have KeK, and of course on the red team we do have the SlugDemonClan. And we are just waiting for one more member to appear from the KeK side of things. We have Wasim, that name, and of course Maimed. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Maimed, on the KeK team. Of course we have Krim the Villain, Dr. Blitz, random gibberish that I can't really pronounce, and also another lovely name of Japanese kanji right here. Definitely excited to see how this turns out. We've already seen pretty lovely rank on matches for our qualifier matches, and I absolutely cannot wait to see the performance of the SlugDemonClan. Also very excited to see, of course, as I mentioned again, Krim the Villain. Lovely technical character. I am very excited to see how this turns out. Hopefully, we can get glimpses of expert Krillin gameplay, as you don't really see too often Krillin anymore, as he's been overshadowed with players like Hit or Gotenks as well. So, of course, we all know that Krillin used to be outrageous back in the beta days. So, very excited to see what we have next. Let us see our divine draws. We have our first start up as Enemy Bomb. Very annoying divine draw, if I do say so myself. I always hate being outpositioned by the clouds whenever you kill an enemy. So, very excited to see how this plays out. We also have the super boost of damage skill 1. Of course, it's going to be replaced as damage skill 2 for season 2. That's very fitting. So, of course, honestly, I think a lot more heroes are going to benefit from the super boost of skill 2, mainly Topo with his Cyclone right there. And we're off. Definitely excited to see where this plays out. I'm also excited to see the loadouts of both teams as well. Hopefully, we don't see anything too surprising. Krillin the Villain opting for what looks like to be Android 17. I think Android 17 is definitely one of the underrated technical characters you want to watch out for. Of course, to all my viewers, if you did not know this, Android 17's ultimate does negate any sort of healing, which also means overhealing. So any ultimates that's actually in case, or any skills that add in case healing, which I also think is going to be very unique, because we do know that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is going to come out for this Wednesday at the beginning of Season 2. And of course, we do know that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta does get overheal based off of his barrier skill. So I'm very excited to see where that plays out, because what if we get an encounter that we have Android 17's ultimate versus that skill as well? Does he manage to block it off, or does it encase the radius over here? It's also good to mention that Team KeK did not pick KO, because I do believe that Android 17 is a very effective counter for KO, because as we do know, KO does gain overheal from her Berserker form, and of course, we do know that Android 17 just basically negates that, so you can imagine how many scenarios I would imagine myself often getting with the KO popping her ultimate, and of course, that's damage being concealed with that Android 17's ult, which is actually very nice to see from over there. We already got the first hit on top lane, and also very excited to see how Dr. Blitz fares from the charge off. Charging off that skill 1 right there, just waiting for the perfect opportunity, even though Cooler is actually actively engaging, fires it off right there. And I do believe that bottom lane for the SlugDemonClan is going to take that, and they do. Already earning a relatively lovely start of lead up. SlugDemonClan though is getting pressed back from Team KeK. Obviously, you're going to have to watch out for hits. Definitely a very strong character right there. Also along with Daimogoku as well. I can already imagine the synergy they have with each other. A hit with his stun, and of course the Wasabi Bomb and Glorious from the Thunder Strike. He's oozing out with burst damage right there, so I'm very excited to see how this plays out. Of course, we already have Zeno attacking SlugDemonClans from bottom lane, going to try their best to defend right here, and of course we have Android 16 appearing very shortly here for the first 2 minutes of the game. No deaths to warrant so far, but it looks like Oob is going to get his socks knocked off of the park, leaving Krillin the villain having to fend off for himself, and of course Zenos would already rotate. We do already have Team KeK rotating for Android 16. Daimogoku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku are already in a very sizable lead up, and there we have it. Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Team KeK is already transformed. Obviously, that's lovely. Dragon Fizz gets the kill off of Android 16. Lovely stuff so far. I'm not exactly sure how Team SlugDemonClan is going to come after this. We're engaging in a very tight scrimmage here. Team KeK going to try their best to manage to snag off a kill right there. Cooler has been down for the counts. There goes Oob. Dr. Blitz Freeze and Krillin Venom are fighting for their lives right here, and of course Zeno saving their lives. Of course, manages to make them to back off. Wasim doing extremely well off of the farming field. There's already 3 levels of difference between essentially the whole team. Make that 4 actually. My goodness, I cannot understand how. My mind is blown from how Wasim is actually taking care of the farming from his area. He's actually using his skills to full potential. Of course, the maximum level Kamehameha, very good for taking care of lanes individually. I also really love this build. Sometimes, for my personal opinion, I do intend to go with the maximum damage build for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, usually with Super Snowball, and of course Giant Slayer just oozing out damage. Daimogoku getting off a massive killing spree. I love the ult usage from right here. So I just want to mention that Daimogoku also has various amounts of skill sets for farming as well. Definitely have to keep in mind of his AoE damage as well. That Wasabi Bomb and Glorio combo was just too much to just not mind off. And Wasim is already level 10, whilst the SlugDemonClan Super Saiyan 3 Goku hasn't even transformed, which is a very scary sight. My goodness. They've already taken care of Nappa, not even like a minute into his appearance. Catella not looking too good for the count. We are very lucky to see that Zeno's already rotating from out of here. And Wasim is already level 11. Level 11 is absolutely insane. If we already engaged in a team fight right here, it is just one good place. Kamehameha just absolutely wiped the floor. My goodness. Dr. Blitz Freeze trying desperately to make sure that the gap is sealed, but it's just not enough. I am not sure why he Dragon Fisted right there. Definitely a very panic play from right over there. Definitely a wasted ult. Wasim is pushing back the others, taking into place, and it's just now looking good for Team SlugDemonClan. It really isn't a very good look for them as well. Player 2 desperately trying to get his hands on Katilla, and he does make it. And we have the bottom 2 lanes bare open for display. The stream seems to be a little bit finicky here, but it's coming back. It's coming back. Yep. Like, it's so much is going on for the screen right here that the computer can barely keep up, and I think that's going to be Ribria taken away from the hands of KeK, and the triple boss formation has been set. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that it is a very clear who the victor will be. Let us see if the SlugDemonClan can make their last stand. I don't think they're going to be able to. The level gap is just way too huge. We already see Oob and 17 fall down to their knees. Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the other team desperately trying to get covered. Cooler is absolutely decimated, and that is going to be another team KO. Oh my goodness, and all they can do is just watch as their Dragon Ball is stolen away from Team KeK. Absolutely demolished. I'm actually very quite surprised to see that Diamond Goku was actually the MVP here. Really good stuff from Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Team KeK. Definitely loved how he carried himself to actually farm on his lane. Definitely makes uses of all of his tools necessary to him. Amazing stuff. Truly and utterly amazing stuff. Also want to keep in mind that using that Major Metallic, as he is called, definitely useful. Probably one of the best damage helpers out there. Really good usage of his utility to break walls and to just clear the way of his Kamehameha right there. Really amazing stuff you want to see right there. We take a look at the stats, and it's just an absolute demolished sustenance right there. Apparently, total damage inflicted was very close, but Diamond Goku with that burst damage, definitely want to watch out for him. But yeah, it's just a complete another wipe. The numbers do not lie, people. This looks to be like a very easy win for Team KeK. What a match. We take a look at the map log, and that doesn't look very good. That doesn't look very good at all for them. Oh my goodness. And it seems like Golden Dawn has already taken the victory from the Wankies. So I believe this would call for... you can already see that clearly we already have the final brackets decided on the left side. I still think we do have the right side of the brackets to be taken care of. So to my attention right here, apparently we have finished up our qualifier matches, and we are already moving on to our top 8 listings from this lovely Tournament of Destruction. I absolutely cannot wait to see what the winning teams have in store of us today. Obviously, we have some astounding performances from Team Gote 13, Team KeK, and of course, Team Universe 7. All these, yeah. So, obviously, very excited for tomorrow. Obviously, very excited to see what we have in store for us tomorrow from our top 8 matches. Definitely looking forward to seeing all of these great team members fighting to compete for the glory of the Tournament of Destruction. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Dusty. Please, we will see you in the next one.